think one of the main differences between paediatric palliative care and adult hospice movement or adult palliative care is the fact that children with palliative care needs or life-limiting conditions may survive for very long periods throughout their childhood.
Yes, we do care for children end of life, but that's not our primary aim. Our primary aim is to provide support throughout the child's life.
And that is why we're playing for LauraLynn. There's a beautiful book actually which was written by Jane McKenna, who is the founder of LauraLynn, and it's called Living in the Shadow of Their Smiles. It's about Laura and Lynn. Now I have to warn you, it is a difficult book to read. It's harrowing, it really is, but it's their journey. If you do want to pick it up, it's available online. You can get it on the LauraLynn website. LauraLynn has provided hundreds of sick children and their families with the care and comfort and respite children's hospice brings, especially the wonderful care at the all too sad end of life. Really, it's but LauraLynn is not all about that. It is just a fantastic place and a wonderful facility. Just some more messages coming in. Sorry, the chat is not screen tonight. That's most irritating. Sinead Daly is there. Hiya, Sinead. I didn't say hi to you, and I meant to. David Dillon says hello, John and Mark, and hello, David. It's good to have you back with us tonight. Caroline doesn't like the idea of Christmas. Oh, don't be such a Scrooge.
Francis Egan.
Oh, did you know what? That microphone went right into the red there.
Did it?
Yeah,
I'm talking a little soft.
So I switched it on.
Francis Egan.
Francis Egan, yes.
It's my first time to play virtual bingo. If
Yes.
you win, what do you do? Well, first thing you do is go, yay!
Yeah, first thing you do, hang on a
That's
second,
a
just
good
put him on
start.
screen because he's miming tonight, as you can probably see. First thing you do is celebrate, run around the kitchen, or wherever you're playing, Francis. You run around, you wave your arms in the air like that, and you get really excited. Because we do, as you'll see when people win. Denise says she agrees with Caroline. Oh, bah humbug. I mean, come on, Denise. Phil loves Christmas, looks forward to it all the time. Claire Claire says, hiya. Marie and Claire Griffin are here. My golly, you are. And it's good to have you with us tonight. Welcome to Virtual Bingo. I think it's the first time we're playing. The echo is on when both mics are on. Yes, Evelyn, we know. Who's there as well? Paul Walsh, Echo. Ah, Paul, not you as well. I mean, seriously, everybody's a flipping critic in this place. You know, I mean, we try our best. This is it's just the way he is. It's just the way he looks. It's the way he speaks. He speaks with an echo. Can you actually hear, Mark? Can you monitor? You can hear. So listen, monitor yourself and count to 12, will you? You've got the ticket numbers. They're in.
certainly do.
They're in. I've loaded them in the game. You have. And, you sit there and sit tight and monitor everything. He monitors everything I do so that I get nothing wrong. Show you the game screen. There it is, all live and ready for you. It's if you're playing for the first time, allow me to show you how to do this. Lisa says the kids will love... Ava and Aidan will love chocolate Santies. They'll probably be in bits, but that's what we're going to do. Mark's volume is too high. I'll be taking it down. Francis, it's your first time to play. Don't worry, I will explain to you. It's very simple, really. It's simpler. It's easier than actual bingo, I think. And probably a bit better. But you never know. Who else is there? Paul, best of luck, everybody, and a great cause. It is, Paul. It most certainly is. So, game number 1. You're on ticket number 1, and that's the only one you need to worry about. Your little panel numbers are right the way down here. They're down here, right the way down. And I'm monitoring these. They're going to pop up at the very bottom of my screen. On your screen in front of you, you have the number that will be called. That's up there. Just up here, beside Virtual Bingo. You'll see it up here. The numbers in the middle, 1 to 90, will illuminate blue as they are called. Numbers called is purely from my reference. You don't need to worry about that, so I know where I'm at in the game. And line matches will appear at the very bottom when we get to a line, and then we'll reset and play on for the house. Your tickets are as so. You're playing for a line, any 5 numbers reading across left to right. So you've got 16 chances per ticket, and you've got 6 chances of winning the full house. 6 panels. Are you ready to get going? I bet you are, and I bet you're all really eager now to see who wins. So Phil Slattery was their first winner last week. Who will be the first winner this week as we press the button and get our first call up? It is 3 and 2. It's Buckle Santa's Shoe 32.
Oh, we're not starting this now.
Hey, shush. Buckle Santa's Shoe. Buckle Santa's Shoe 32. Next call coming along as we press the button once again. It's Knock at the Door. It's number 4. First of the low numbers. Knock at the Door, number 4. Here's the next call. 2 and 4. 2 dozen selection boxes. 24. 2 dozen, 24. I actually do like Christmas, I have to admit. I do. 2 and 4, 24. Next call. It's A Little Duck on His Own, Marcus.
Quack.
It's Quack Quack. Number 2. Mia loves that. Mia loves that. On its own, number 2. Next call, coming up. Mark him off as you see him. It's 2 and 5. Duck and Dive. 25. So as you can see, all the numbers clustered around the top end of the board. So all your single numbers on the left, and then they move across in groups to the high numbers over on the right hand side. Early days, we have to keep going till we get a line. Here's the next call. 4 and 6 up the tricks. It's 46. 4 and 6, 46. Let's crack on. Next call coming out. And this time, it's 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 7, 47. You can keep in touch with me in the comments if you want to. If you have any problems over there, or if we're going too fast for you and you want to find out what you need to do, you can let me know. Thanks, Elaine. Wishing everybody good luck. You bought most of the tickets. Here's the next call after 47. It's 2 little ducks, Marky.
Quackity quack quack quack.
Quackity quack quack quack. It's 22. All the ducks, 22. Look at that. None of the high numbers in play. Last week it was the complete opposite. Next call coming out is 4 and 9. It's the Lewis line, 49. 4 and 9, 49. 4 and 9, 49. Come on, who's going to win the first line of the night? You have to keep an eye on the bottom line. It'll pop up any second. 6 and 1. The Baker's Bun, 61. First of the 60s in play. 6 and 1, 61. Yes, Marcus.
Question from Natalie Murta Carroll.
Yes,
How do you
Natalie.
check first time playing? How do you check first time playing?
Don't worry, Natalie. Your numbers, your panel numbers, are in the software. So I'll know when one of you matches a line. You'll be all excited if it's you. And then we'll go to Bingo Central and Mark will tell us who has won. It's very simple, but yet it works extremely well. Here's the next call. It's 1 and 7. Dancing Queen, 17. Do you know what was on telly at the weekend? Mamma Mia. I think it was Mamma Mia too. It was one with Cher. And actually Cher was very good. But then she would be, because the rest of them were singing. And then you have Cher and you go, But they made her like a big stage and everything. Next call along, still in play with Key of the Door. 2 and 1, 21. 2 and 1, 21. Keep going now till we get a line. Let's find out who's going to get it first. 2 and 1, 21. Still there. 2 and 8 pieces of 8. 28. Drop my pen. Luckily, I have another one. If I drop that, I'm in trouble because it's a stunt double. 2 and 8, 28. Here's the next call. And this time it's Herbie. 5 and 3, 53. Oh, it's gone right under the table. You ever notice when you drop something, it'll never land just where you can pick it up again. It goes way underneath. Flippin' annoying. Nothing on the top line, so I reckon we need a high number for you to get a line, maybe. Natalie says TY. Transition here. Next call. It's 7 and 5. Striving. Ooh. Is it Strive 75? 7 and 5, 75. I reckon this is going to go soon. One of you is going to get the line in. Ooh, a call or two. Max. Here's the next one. Keep watching those numbers. 6 and 5 used to be the old age pension. Not anymore. But it might be again for the next generation. Who knows? 65. 6 and 5, 65. Ooh, somebody's going to get this. Who is it? Who's going to get it? Not yet, though. Top of the house. Santa comes down the chimney. Number 90. And he comes down the chimney. He goes... Ah. 9 and 0, number 90. Here's the next call. Still in play with 5 and 4. Let's clean the floor. 54. I didn't think it would take this long. So we might have 2 winners. We'll find out in a second. Who is going to get the line? We have 2 winners. Would you believe it? It's Caroline Kelly's Eye. It's Ivor Hay, number 1. 2 of you have won the line. Mark, I need panel numbers 706 and 1235. That's 1235. Can you find those for me? Somebody has the line. We're going to find out who it is in just a second. Natalie, this is how you find out. Those panels have popped up to tell me 2 of you have managed to get a line. I now pop across to Bingo Central. I join Mark over here, switch on his little echoey microphone, and hopefully it's not echoing. I hope it's not echoing too much because we've put the acoustics up behind him. So that should help. Mark, tell us.
Okay, line 706 is Lisa Fagan.
Lisa, well done. And
the second was 1235. 1235.
1235, yes.
Is Ciara Nolan.
Ciara, well done to you. Ciara's the first time player, actually. So, Ciara, I'll have to explain how this works. It's normally 15, but when we split the flipping line, we give away more money, don't we, Mark? We make it a tenner each because that was you that did that, Mr. Generous. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
So I would have said 750, but not him. No, not Mr. Generous. Mr. Generous said, "Oh, I'll make it a tenner each." Go on, didn't you?
Sure did.
Sure did. So it's a tenner each. So well done to the 2 of you, Ciara and Lisa. You share a tenner each on game number 1. I'll switch Mark off. Let me know if that mic is still a little bit echoey, will you please? In the comments, if you wouldn't mind. Well done. Well done. That's Paul Walsh. Paul, you might be a winner tonight.
You know all these well dones are through gritted teeth, don't you?
Not in Paul's case, it isn't.
Teeth. Well done.
No, in Paul's case it isn't. I'm going to go over here. You'll see it disappear at the very bottom. Watch this. There we go. It clicks and it resets. That means we're now playing for the house. The house is any 15 numbers, so it's a full panel. So for our first time players, you're looking for a full panel. You have 6 chances to win. 15 numbers on the one panel, and you get yourself €40. If we have 2 players who win it, we split the money. I don't mind splitting the money. I find that's pretty cool. I'm happy enough with that. It means we have more people who win, and we share the love, because that's what we like. Let's crack on. Here is our next call as we play on for the house. And it's a bullseye. 5 and 0, number 50. Had to just move that down now because normally I just have space for one person. Number 50, 5 and 0, 50, a bullseye. Next call, and it is 3 and 1. Bang on my drum. 31. Bang on my drum. So next week we will be introducing Zoom. Will we be in touch with a few people, Mark, to try and do a little test on this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we still have a graphic saying line on the screen?
Line on the screen? I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. I do. But you see, the number is still showing, so it's okay. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry, that was my fault. 3 and 131. Next call coming out. The fact that the numbers fill in the middle really is just so I can see the spread on the numbers. It really is only if you miss a number you can see what's called. But the kind of the top half of the table is really all you need to watch. The rest of it is purely for my benefit. Here's the next call. 7 and 7. It's Sunset Strip. All the 7s. 77. And Sunset Strip. And the bus to Tala. But more importantly, it's in Hollywood in California, because we found that out from Auntie Evelyn. Here's the next one after 77. And it's 3 and 4. It's Ask for More. 34. Like Oliver. Please, can I have some more? They don't really show Oliver at Christmas anymore, should they? Don't? It's kind of been dropped. They should still show Willy Wonka. And Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's kind of
my favourite film.
What's your favourite film,
Christmas?
Mark?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Mm-hmm. Went to see it in the classic. Do you remember the classic cinema?
I do remember the classic cinema.
I went to see it in that, and I was enthralled. My first film I think I saw in a cinema
Lollipops. Lollipops. I had nightmares after that film. Here's the next call after 34. 3 and 8, 38. 3 and 8, 38. All free today. Do you remember that bit of the film? Oh, you do. Come on, you must do. 3 and 8, 38. Next call coming out, and this time it's 5 and 9, 59. The washing line. Don't be much washing going on this week. Not after today. The Azores have taken back their weather. They gave it to us on loan. We had it for a week. It was lovely, but it was a bit too flippin' hot, wasn't it? We're not used to that. Here's the next one after 59. It's Heinz Varieties, 5 and 7, 57. Lisa says she loves Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and Colin is saying the mic is fine. Thank you, Colin. So the acoustics does work when you pull that across. Here's the next call after 57. 57. It's 2 and 6. Pick and Mix. What did we find out about Pick and Mix, Mark?
Is it the most expensive way to buy sweets in a cinema?
It is, Mark. You're absolutely right.
There you go. There you go.
Not that he'd know, because he never buys sweets for anybody.
No.
He blames his health, but he's just miserable. Here's the next number. Not like me. I buy them for everybody. It's 4 and 8, 48. 4 dozen tins of roses, and they're only that size now. They're little miniature tins of roses that they have this year. So obviously they're watching our weight. 48, followed by 7 and 3. It's the Queen Bee, 73. 7 and 3, 73. So yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Willy Wonka. What was the other Christmas movie that's always on? There's always another one. There's another one that's always on. It used to be The Sound of Music, not anymore, but Harry Potter, obviously. 4 and 2, The Famous Street in Manhattan, 42. 4 and 2, 42. Yeah, there's loads of these movies that they'd probably show this year. Here's the next one, about 8 and 0, Blind 80. 8 and 0, Blind 80. And James Bond. They always show the Bond movies. Bond movies, you can watch them all the time, can't you? They're the ones you could watch all the time, no matter how often you see them.
Who's your favourite Bond?
My favourite Bond is Roger Moore.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
I like that, because he had the Lotus Esprit and shot down a helicopter.
An engagement challenge. Tell us your favourite James Bond.
Favourite James Bond? No, not the Bond movie.
Oh, Evelyn came up with the movie, yeah. It's a Wonderful Life. That's the other Christmas
It's a Wonderful
movie.
Life.
That's the
one.
Yeah.
Ah, Evelyn loves Christmas too, I'd say. How about On Its Own? It's a Cup of Tea, number 3. On Its Own, a Cup of Tea, number 3. Followed by 2 and 9. The other Lewis line, 29. Now it's filling in nicely. As you can see, the board is starting to fill in. So we'll crack on and let's get a few more calls on the board, and we'll again get a bit of excitement going as we get towards the house. 2 chocolate Santas. It's all the 8s. 88.
I like that.
2 cuddly Santas.
That's a good one, yeah. That's a good one.
2 chocolate Santas. Did I ever tell you I used to play Santa?
Why does that not surprise me?
On the radio. I did. Seriously. I used to play Santa. I was Santa's little helper. Or big helper, whichever you want to call me. Here's the next call after 88. And it's 8 and 1. It's Santa on a pogo stick. 81.
I sense a pattern.
You can see where I'm going with this, can't you? 8 and 1, 81. I'd love it if we keep going till Christmas. It'd be great if we can. How about 5 and 1? A tweak of the thumb, 51. 5 and 1, 51. But it won't be on Facebook Live. Not after the end of the month. Not after next week. 5 and 1, a tweak of the thumb, 51. Here's the next call. And this time it's the Beatles number 6 and 4, 64. 6 and 4, 64. And the reason we can't stay on Facebook Live is because we're going to put adverts on the live streams. Now, I don't know if it will affect us, because we don't have that many people on stream, whereas some people have thousands, whereas we've got quite low numbers, maybe 30, 35. But we're not going to risk it, just in case, because the last thing we need is you guys going to an ad break before we even know you're going to an ad break. Here's the next call after 64. And this time it's 3 and 7. 37. Stairway 2. No, not Stairway to Heaven. You're absolutely wrong about that. No, it's... No.
No?
No.
Educate me.
No.
Okay.
No. Not Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to the First Floor. It's actually Stairway up to the men's section in Arnott's. Here's the next call after 37. And it's 3 and 5. Jump and Jive. 35. 3 and 5, 35. Getting close now to the halfway point in the game. This is where it can swing at any time. And you saw that a couple of weeks ago when it went really soon. 7 and 4. The Candy Store. 74. 7 and 4, 74. Playing for the first time now. This is where it starts to get interesting. As soon as half the numbers are called, it can go at any time. 5 and 8. Make them wait. 58. 5 and 8, 58. Another one of the 50s. Yeah, not many of the teens in play. I'm really surprised at that. Here's the next call after 58, and this time it's 7 and 2. It's a crutch and a duck. 72. 7 and 2, 72. Let's see where we're off to next after we press our button. And this time we get 8 and 4. It's Santa on a deck chair. 84. Santa on a deck chair. 8 and 4, 84. Santa goes on his holidays. Actually, Mia and Ava will know about this. Santa goes on his holidays. In January, he heads off for a couple of weeks off to Florida. There you go. They'll know, but you probably don't. 8 and 4, 84. Do you know why that is, Mark?
No.
Well, he goes to Florida. No?
No.
Doctor's orders on its own, it's number 9. It's because there's loads of big, cuddly people with big bushy white beards over in Florida. So he blends in.
Merge. Excellent.
And that's just the women. I mean, some of the men have them as well, which is... It's a joke. Say no. Here's the next call after 9. Told you, I used to do them on the radio. How about Tickety Boo? 6 and 2, 62. I was Santa's elf. That's what I was.
Did you get forward?
No, but they didn't ask me back the following year.
Elf and safety.
Elf and safety. They didn't ask me back. 6 and 2, Tickety Boo, 62. Half the numbers in the game now are in play, which means that it can go at any time. So one of you could win €40 on the next call. It could go at any time. And it has gone early in some games. All the 4s, Droopy Drawers, 44. Who's going to get this? Best of luck. Here's the next number after 44. And this time it's 8 and 2. It's Santa with a duck. I don't know what he's doing with a duck. Please don't ask. 82. 8 and 2, 82. It actually went there the week before last. Here's the next call after 82. And this time it's getting plenty. Number 20. 2 and 0. Number 20. Santa is not coming this year due to the lockdown. Wrong. He is. Bernie says she's Home Alone. Oh no, Home Alone is her favourite movie. Yes. Home Alone is a great movie. I bet you Brian likes it too. Do you give up or are you thirsty for more? Next call. This time it's Tickle Me, 6 and 3, 63. Tickle Me, 63. Do you remember we used to buy DVDs and we'd never watched them? And then all of a sudden, last April and May, we watched every one of them. Oh, Miracle on 34th Street, says Francis. Yes. Which one do you like, though? Which one do you like? The original one or the one with Myra Wilson from 94? The original one was in black and white, wasn't it? 5 and 2, the weeks of the year. There's not many left. 52. 50 calls in play. So we're getting close. 5 and 2, 52. Who's going to be our first winner? You must be down to your last couple of numbers. Here's the next call. It's 1 and 9. It's Goodbye Teens. 19. No, 19. 19. Mark, you're monitoring the sound, are you?
Sure am.
No feedback?
Nope.
Grand. Here's the next call after 19. And it's 7 and 9. It's that bus that stops at Euston Station, and everybody who went to the country can't now. You see, can't leave Dublin. They used to get off with their bags and their rucksacks and everything, which was it's a memory from when I was a young boy. Here's the next call after 79. 6 and 7. Car 67. Taxi. Paddy Kinsella. It's actually a song, I believe. Car 67. Or maybe it's Driver 67. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here's the next call. After 67, we have... It's one handsome Santa. It's number 8. One chocolate Santa. Number 8. Number 8. I promised not to eat him. I probably would have, but I forgot I bought him. That's what happens. That's what happens when you buy stuff. Halfway house this time up. It's 4 and 5. 45. Gosh, I think that board is filling up so well. This could go in any time. Best of luck. It might go in this one. It hasn't. It's trombone. 7 and 6. 76. Who is going to get this? 7 and 6. 76. Ooh, trombones, come on. It's all the 5s. Snakes Alive, 55. Nearly all the 50s in play. Look, there's only one left. All the 5 Snakes Alive. Who is going to win? Come on. Who's going to be first? 7 and 8. 78. St. James's Gate. They get busy at Christmas. Aidan will tell you all about that. Aidan and Chris and all the herdmans. St. James's Gate. Busy, busy, busy place. Here's the next number after 78. Still in play. 1 and 5. A rugby team. 15. A rugby team. 15. Still in play, but it's going to go soon. One of you is going to get this. Best of luck. It hasn't gone on this one. It's 8 and 7. 87. Santa on a crutch. Obviously fell off the reindeer. He doesn't. No, he's on sleigh, isn't he? Not the reindeer. Here's the next call after 87. Do love it though. It's Jimmy's Tricks on its own, number 6. And I got lovely new lights. We can switch them on and off. Jimmy's Tricks number 6. Come on, who's going to get it? Which one of you is going to get this? Let's find out. We're still in play. Valentine's Day. 1 and 4. 14. I'm surprised it's taken this long. Look at that board. It's practically illuminated. Come on. Who's going to win it? Best of luck. It's 1 and 6. Sweet 16. This is amazing. Come on, guys. Who's going to win it next? Who's going to get it? We have a winner. 7 and 1. It's the Baker's Bun 71. The panel number I'm looking for, Mark, is 1085. 1085. You have got the house. It's €40 for you and you alone. Let's go to Bingo Central and find out who you are. Marcus.
Hello. 1085 is
Yes.
Elaine Mahoney.
Elaine. Now,
Well done, Elaine.
Elaine bought multiple tickets. But I doubt Elaine is playing them all. €40.
€40.
Hey, Danny says, how can I play bingo? Well, Danny, you can play next week. Because we're already halfway through the game. And the chat box isn't there, Mark. It's not there. So, that is game number 1 complete. So, we have 2 winners in game number 1. We have... I'm just going to switch it off because it's annoying. We have Lisa and Kira shared the line to get €10 each. And we have Elaine, who won the house and gets €40 for herself.
Nice.
Well done to you. So, we've got another 2 games to go. So, another 4 chances, potentially more, but 4 chances for you to win. And I hope we share it about a little bit tonight. So we're going to go to another little piece of VT about LauraLynn, our charity partner tonight. LauraLynn, founded in 2011 by the McKenna family. It's on the site beside Leopardstown Racecourse, which used to be the Children's Sunshine Home. And it is an absolutely amazing facility. It really is. It is absolutely out of this world. Here's another piece of VT. Come back to us in about just over a minute, and we will have game 2 loaded up and ready for you. Come back to us.
Families are managing pretty complex care demands, and that can be overwhelming. And some of what we do here in LauraLynn is try and bring their attention to this moment. And very often what we find here is that there can be great moments shared between families.
He celebrates! He gets so drunk! I'll be coming here to LauraLynn for 1 year. I'm enjoying it so much. Dee and Anna, I do music class with them. Aidan, I do psychiatrist with him. Aidan helps me with my mood and all that.
focus on my work is talking therapy, but we have other ways of working here. So we have a play therapist and a music therapist and an occupational therapist.
We do a lot of work around symptom assessment and management, and really working with the family to try and make the children's life as good as possible. So it's all about quality of life, about helping children and family to have really positive experiences, no matter what the outlook or the condition of the child.
LauraLynn is the best place to go to for sick children, because you can have so much fun. If you wanted to go to the hospital, then you'd be just sitting there. But if you go to LauraLynn, then you won't be sitting there all day. You could go to the playroom, play anything you want.
And that is why we are playing for LauraLynn. So we have Danny is in the comments. He says, how can I play bingo? Go on, Mark, let's tell him how you can play bingo.
To me, very easy. You go to Facebook /Dublin Virtual Bingo, and there you will see us. You can go to our website and buy tickets. They're €6 each, and if you buy 3, we will generally throw in the next one for free. So there you go. And then tune in here on Tuesday evenings from 8 p.m. Well, 7:30 we kind of warm up. But the games start at 8 and you're in the game.
There you go.
Simple as that. We send them electronically to you. John, can you show a ticket there? Do you have a ticket handy?
Yeah, there.
Okay. John will show you a ticket.
That's the ticket. They get sent to you electronically by email, and you will have them in plenty of time. You print them out black and white.
Yep.
And you have them for games 1 and 2 and 3. And as you can see, we have the panel numbers in play, so it is really simple. Isn't it good? If you're playing for the first time, isn't it really clever? Because it means there's no need to go jumping up and down going, I think I have it, and I didn't get called. Game number 2 is the middle ticket. There it is there. Make sure it's game number 2 you're on. Do not play on game 3. It's game 2 that I'm looking for. Your panel numbers are down this side. Okay, they're over there. Just down here. And you're on game 2, so please make sure it's the correct ticket, because those are the only panel numbers that are in play. And otherwise, you'll still win, but you'll just make a mess of the ticket. If you're all set, let's get cracking for game number 2. Let's have a look at the board. I will take away the house, because we don't need that graphic till later on, much later on. So there it is, exactly the same as before. We do go a little bit faster in game 2 because now you've settled in nicely and you know exactly how you're playing, and you know what to look out for, and you know how to play. So here is your first call in game number 2. Again, we're playing for €15 for the €15 for the line and 40 for the house, and I'll try not to jiggle it too much so you get a little moving screen. Here we go, game number 1. First number. I'll get it right eventually. First call of the night is 4 and 3. Down on those knees, 43. First number out is one of the 40s this time. It was all the top half last game, remember? Down on those knees, 4 and 3, 43. Here's your next call. After 43, we've 1 and 7. It's Dancing Queen, 17. And I nearly sat through Mamma Mia at the weekend. I didn't really, but Arlene did. And it actually... It was kind of a bubbly movie, wasn't it? It was kind of good. Next call coming out. 2 and 0. Getting plenty. Number 20. Getting plenty. 2 and 0. Number 20. Do you want your next one? Are you ready? How about Heinz Varieties? 5 and 7. 57. 5 and 7. 57. Next call coming out after 57. And this time it's Pick and Mix, which, as Mark will tell you, is the most expensive way to buy seats in the cinema. 26. 2 and 6, 26. All clustered around the top half of the board. Not anymore. 7 and 4. The Candy Store, 74. First of the high numbers. 7 and 4, 74. It was one of the gang, says Elaine. I kind of assumed that, Elaine, but then you're very nice. You buy them for everybody. You kind of look after them, don't you? But then you can all play together. It's good fun. You can all be in separate houses, but you can play together. 7 and 4, 74. Here's the next call after 74. How about 4 and 2? That famous street in Manhattan, 42. 4 and 2, 42. So next week we play before the Walkinstown Community Centre. We'll just stick local until we get ourselves organised, and then we will crack on with our charities into October. So I'd love to play for Bumbulance and the Irish Heart Foundation, if that's okay. And if you guys want to suggest a charity for us, we'll go and chase them up. How about Doctor's Orders on its own, number 9? Doctor's Orders on its own, number 9. Doctor's Orders number 9. We have to get permission from the charity. You do know that, so give us a couple of weeks and make sure we get plenty of notice. Here's the next number after 9. And this time it's the halfway house. 4 and 5, 45. 4 and 5, 45. The halfway house. The halfway house. Playing for the line, remember? All the Christmas trees. Didn't see it last game. All the threes, 33. All the threes, 33. That line could go at any time now, because we've got a good spread of numbers. Here's the next call. How about 4 and 8? 4 dozen selection boxes, 48. Always a welcome present. Do you know what else is irresistible? I was going to show this to Mark earlier. When you go into the shops now, there you go. They're chocolate as well. You can't have them. It's yeah, Freddos are great. 4 and 8, 40.
Freddos.
I'm a big child. 7 and 5, 75. Strive and strive. But I'm thinking of getting flat Santas, flat chocolate Santas, and we'll be sending you all a chocolate Santa. Here's the next number. No, not yet. Obviously, it'll be closer to Christmas. Here's the next number after 75, and it's an even dozen. 1 and 2, number 12. An even dozen. 1 and 2, number 12. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. What was that? It doesn't matter. Lucky 7 is next on its own. Lucky 7. Now that line will go at any time, so keep an eye on that bottom line and shout it out when you have a check. Here's the next number after 7. It's 8 and 7. Santa on a crutch. He fell off the sleigh. 87. It could go next. It could go next. There's numbers on each line, so it could go potentially. Here's the next call. Best of luck. Still in play. 3 and 2. Buckle me shoe. 32. Lisa says she's down to one number. Lisa, stop winning, will you? Give other people a chance. I mean, it's just not fair. Here's the next call up to 32. Come on. Oh, it's still in play. 3 and 6. 3 dozen. 36. Who is going to get this? I reckon it's going next. 3 and 2. 3 and 6. 36. Next is 8 and 9. Nearly there. 89. 8 and 9. 89. Karen and Aidan down in Selbridge, they should be nearly there now at this stage. 89, come on, who's going to win it? 5 and 8, 58, make him wait.
Evelyn normally swoops in and gets the line, doesn't she?
Normally on game 2 Evelyn does, but she's very, very quiet over there in California. Here's the next number after 58. Come on. I'm surprised it's still going. It's on its own. It's a little duck. Number 2, Marcus.
Quack.
Quackity quack. Mia loves that. Mia over in Baldoyle, Helen. Quack quack. Not right, Mia. Will you do a little video for me, by the way, will you, for the gallery? Do a little vid, like Evelyn and Denise and Lisa did. Do a little video. Send it in. We can get an animated video. It'll be really good. Here's the next number after 2. And it's 5 and 9. It's the Lewis line, 59. 5 and 9, 59. And if you have your Little Johns, will you do it with Little John? Little John was in IKEA. Put the photograph up. Here's the next number after 59. This has got to go. This has got to go. Who's going to be our next winner? 4 and 6 up to Tricks, 46. You can get chocolate lollies. Yeah, you can. You can actually. 4 and 6, 46. Is it going this time? Yes, it is. And 2 winners again. 1 and 5. A rugby team. It's 15. 2 winners again, Mark, on the line. We have 2741, 2741, and 3187. 3187. So 2741 and 3187. We'll cross to Bingo Central and see who has them.
2741 is Tricia O'Leary.
Tricia O'Leary, first time player, and asking earlier how you play, and I hope you were happy enough with that now, Tricia O'Leary. And who else? 3187?
3187 is... Hold the line, caller. 3187 is Elaine Mahoney.
Elaine. Elaine, one of the Mahoney gang. Now, in fairness, Elaine bought a lot of tickets and shares them around the family, so she just buys them all. So her name is on all of them, but they're played by several people. Elaine and Tricia into the comments. Well, Tricia is probably playing on her own, but Elaine, let me know who's playing on that ticket, will you please? So Elaine Mahoney. That's tenner each. Now, will you stop splitting it, please? It takes money off the charity. We don't like that. Stop splitting it. It just pushes up the amount of money we pay it. Okay, we'll go back to game screen, and I will take away this here, and as you can see, that disappears. You see that? Take away the graphic and reveal the rest of the board. We're playing on Full House. Full House is worth €40. Who will win it? Could be any of you, and I know a lot of you bought multiple tickets, so best of luck, and let us know in the comments who is playing that ticket. Here's your next call. How about 3 and 5? It's Jump and Jive. 35. 3 and 5, 35. Next call the way place, and it's Man Alive number 5 on its own. Man Alive number 5. Again, didn't see that last game. It didn't come out, but there it is now. Man Alive number 5. Next call up is 3 and 0. It's Flirty 30. Helen Galgi says well done. Now Helen usually wins as well, and Edward has been winning kind of routinely in game 3, so he's not too bothered now with games 1 and 2. Paul Walsh now, on the other hand, this is his game, so he's gone, will it be me this week? 3 and 0, Flirty 30. Here's the next call. How about 7 and 3, the Queen Bee 73. And of course Caroline and Roger haven't won for a few weeks. They're due a win. Phil Slattery, Denise, probably. Here's the next number after 73. How about 8 and 0? It's Blind 80. And Sinead and Neddy and all the gang over in Roscommon, all the Hines clan. 8 and 0, Blind 80. But it's nice to have some new players winning tonight as well. How about 3 and 8? It's Christmas Cake 38. It's not really, I just thought I'd say that. 3 and 8, 38. Next call coming up, and here it is as we play on for the house. It's 8 and 5. It's Staying Alive, 85. You can dance if you wish. You can dance if you wanna. How about 77, Sunset Strip, all the 7s down in Hollywood. All the 7s, 77. Next call coming out, here it is. It's 6 and 7, Car 67, according to Paddy Kinslow. Taxi. All the 7s, 77. Here's your next call. 67, 60. Did you get that, Mark? 77 followed by 67?
I sure did.
Good man. Here's the next call. It's 2 and 4, 2024. Now, it could be chocolate lollies, or it could be the flat chocolate Santas. Lindor make nice ones. Here's the next call after 24. 2 dozen. And this time it's 7 and 0, Blind 70. 7 and 0, number 70. I'm going to have to move that down now, down here, because we've had 2 winners on the line in games 1 and 2, which we haven't had in quite a while. Here's the next call. Get over there and press the button after 70. It is 2 and 5, Duck and Dive 25. 2 and 5, 25. Filling in nicely. Now, it is filling in nicely, but a good way to go yet. Here's the next one. It's Snakes Alive. All the 5s, 55. Came out late in the game last time, and late in the game this time. Here's the next number after 55. And it's 5 and 6, 56. Up to tricks. 5 and 6, 56. Go ahead there, Mark.
Caroline
Yes.
Kelly Mahan
Yes.
says, we have more luck in the Ellie. Do you know what? Not now, you don't.
No 60, says Ross.
We
No.
fixed that though. We fixed that.
Did we fix that?
6 and 7 came up.
Oh, it did, Ross.
That's right.
There's one there now. Yes, yeah, we do. Do you know, we won't be back in the Ellie anytime soon. It's closed again. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Caroline? I mean, it's really the end of September. If you had told me to put on a bet that we'd still be doing this the end of September, I would have said no way. Not a chance. But there we are. 5 and 6, 56. Up the tricks. It's lucky for some, myself and Antoinette. We haven't heard from Antoinette in the comments tonight. 1 and 3, 13. Is Antoinette with us?
I think she has another engagement this evening.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Ah.
Not bingo related. Not bingo related. She hasn't jumped to the other side. But no, she might have another... Well, she was pondering another engagement, possibly.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well...
But then she lives in Wicklow. She can go out if she wants to.
Exactly.
Here's the next number after lucky for some, 13. And it's 6 and 8. 68. Saving grace. Now, when we get to 45, as you know... When we get to the halfway point, oh, that look can swing in your favour and one of you will win. 1 and 8, coming of age, 18. Yes, Marcus, who's in there?
David Dillon says, hi, John and Mark. Do you need to fill all the number? Well, it's actually, you can if you like, or the computer will know if you have got the numbers. So we'll know as you know.
But it's more fun if you fill them in. I mean, it's more fun if you play, because then
definitely.
you know exactly where you are in the game, David. That's the important bit. It's for monitoring to allow for the latency and the delay. In playing online, there's a delay. To allow for that, we have everything run on a computer basis. So we know exactly what's happening in the game. Very important. Otherwise, we'll be waiting for people to shout in the comments, and that could be chaos. Here's the next call after 18. Because we mightn't see. How about a bullseye, 5 and 0, number 50? A bullseye, 5 and 0, number 50. Nearly towards the halfway point with 4 and 1, 41, the baker's bun. 4 and 1, 41. Yeah, this is much smoother, isn't it? It's a much, much more controlled way of playing bingo, even though it's still a lot of fun. And we don't know who's won.
And importantly, it is truly random.
It is, absolutely.
Just in case anybody thinks,
No, it's completely random. We don't know who has what ticket. We don't know what numbers are coming out. So it is completely random. But then you know that. I mean, you all know that. Here's the next call after 41, the baker's bun. Because I don't know what's next. It's 7 and 8, 78, but I didn't know that. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 8, bacon white, 78. Yeah, if we can get back into our venues before next year, I will be very impressed. Here's the next call after 78. And this time it's 2 little ducks, Marky Mark.
Quackity quack quack quack.
It's 22. And Mia loves that as well.
Yeah.
All the twos, 22. 22. All the twos, 22. Next call. Come on, come on. It's 6 and 9. First time we've seen it tonight in the bingo. It didn't come out in game number 1. It's the bus to Rathcoole, the most popular bus in Ireland. That one. Everybody cheers when it comes along for some reason. 6 and 9, 69. It's the halfway point in the game, which means it'll go at any time. On its own, a cup of tea, number 3. And Lion's tea, if Evelyn has anything to do with it. Yes, Marky.
Colin Gannon just got a line. Yeah. Yeah, hate that. Just got the line at this stage of the game.
All right.
Yeah.
46 calls, Colin. Come on. Really? On its own, number 3. We're playing for the house now. Next call coming up. I'm watching carefully here. It's knock at the door. On its own, number 4. Knock at the door, number 4. Do you notice the door-to-door salesmen have seemed to have tailed off now? They must have been getting absolutely nowhere knocking on doors. Here's the next call after 4. It's top of the house. Santa comes down the chimney. It's 90. Number 90, top of the house. Number 90. Next call coming along, and it's 7 and 9. It's that famous bus, 79. Stops at Houston Station. Everybody with their rucksacks used to get off. Here's the next call after 79. And this time it's 3 and 1. Bang on my drum, 31. 3 and 1, 31. Here's the next call coming out after 31. And it's 6 and 1. The baker's bun, 61. 6 and 1, 61. Do you know, the worst thing I ever did was give my number, my phone number, for my next door neighbour for They're alarm monitoring, because I get calls at all hours in the morning when his alarm goes off. You can imagine they just ring him. They ring me. Here's the next number after 61. The baker's bun. Don't want me to be thinking that. How about 4 and 7? It's 47. 4 and 7, 47. I reckon it's going to take a few more, but I don't think it'll take as many as the last game. Here's the next call after 47. And this time it's 7 and 2. It's a crutch and a duck, 72. Need a few on the top line, I think. You must be getting close now at this stage. Come on, who's going to get it? Next call after 72. And it's Jimmy's Tricks, number 6. Nearly all the single numbers in play now. Nearly all the single numbers in play. Jimmy's Tricks, number 6. Here's the next call after 6. Now we've droopy drawers, all the 4s, 44. All the 4s, 44. All the 4s, 44. Next call away after 44. And we have Tickety Boo, 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 2, 62. Who's going to win it? Come on. Here's the next call after 62. And we have 5 and 3, Herbie, 53. So who's going to get the line in game 2? 5 and 3, 53, Herbie. Here's your next call. It's Naughty 40, 4 and 0. Naughty 40.
Get that horrible feeling it's going to be shared again.
I don't know. I have a feeling it'll be one winner, but then it could be 2. Could be anybody. Here's the next. After 40, because I don't think it's going to go that long. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Here's the next number. It's Trombone, 7 and 6, 76. 76. Because look at all the blue squares. Look at all the numbers that are filled in. There really aren't that many. And it really covers most of the board. 76. Come on, who's going to get it? It's 6 and 0. Naughty, you know. Blind 60.
Blind
yes.
60.
Blind 60. Because you are when you get to 60. Can't find anything. Take off your glasses, you can't find them. You need your glasses to find your glasses. Here's the next number after 60. And it's 5 and 1. A tweak of the thumb, 51. I am surprised it's gone this long. I really am. I thought it'd be gone by now. Here's the next call after 51. How about all the 8s? It's 2 chocolate Santas, 88. All the 8s, 88. Who's going to win this? Who's going to win this? It's got to go. Caroline Kelly's Eye. And she's playing tonight. It's on its own. It's number 1. Number 1. Look at that. All the single numbers pretty much gone. A lot of the teens, good few 20s, most of the 30s, pretty much all the 40s, a lot of the 50s, 60s not so much, nearly all the 70s in play, and quite a lot on the top line. So it really has to go. Who's got this? Come on. Best of luck. It's 2 and 9. The Lewis line, 29. 2 and 9, 29. We must be close. We must be close. We'll be 2 winners. You were right, Marky. It's 2 and 3. Thee and me, 23. 2 winners. 2703. 2703 and 3133. So 2703 and 3133. 3133.
Okay.
Let's go to bingo Shintrol.
Let's do it in reverse order. 3133 is Tracy Rafferty.
Tracy Rafferty, well done. I think that's Tracy's first time.
I think so too, yeah. And the other one was 2703, yeah?
Yep.
2703 is one of the early tickets, actually. 2703, Helen Galgi. Well done, Helen.
Helen Galgi. Helen, you're making a flippin' habit of this. Helen, well
She
done.
swoops
20
in.
euro each. 20 euro each.
20 euros.
And well done, Tracy. I think that's the first time Tracy's ever won.
I think so, yeah.
2703 is me, says Helen. We know it's you, Helen. You see, we are really organised, aren't we?
We sure are.
We sure are. We're good at this. That's why we do it this way, because it's really simple. It's really simple. You guys get to play a really good game of bingo. We get to control it. you know, that it really nice and smooth, no hiccups, unless of course Facebook decide to kick us off the platform.
That's our Bebo escape plan.
Apart from that, and our charity partners as well. And LauraLynn is our charity partner tonight, and we are absolutely delighted.
Cracking good.
Yeah,
charity.
really delighted to do this. I'm really looking forward to the next few as well. And I was actually on to the Sergio Foundation.
Oh yeah,
Bumbulance. So we'll be doing Bumbulance, but we need to get ourselves sorted first in terms of our stream and make sure that that's running properly before we do that. But yeah, and we've got some Bumbulance t-shirts coming.
cool.
So now, it's all going really well actually. So LauraLynn, we've got our final piece of the tea. Again, we don't do this to make you feel glum or anything, but we just show you why we play for the charities and why they mean so much to us.
And you're making a difference.
And you are making a difference. And you know, it's tough times for them. It's tough times for all of us, let's face it now at this stage. But you know, we spread the love, we share the love, and we stay positive, and that's the main thing. Game number 3 is on the way. Mark, you got tickets numbers
Sure
there,
do.
haven't you? I'm just going to click on this here. Just give me a sec. Okay. Game number 3 is on the way. We up it in game 3. As you know, we play for a little bit more money. We have 15. I go out of focus. 15 for the line, 70 for the house. Game 3. It's on the way in about a minute and a bit. Don't go any place.
We've learned to live one day at a time,
Yeah.
1 hour at a time, and sometimes it's just 1 minute at a time. I remember being absolutely terrified. You're discharged from hospital and sent home on your own with no safety net and no cushion. I just found it so overwhelming. We've been using LauraLynn pretty much since Jake came out of hospital. This lovely, confident nurse came in. For someone to come in and say, listen, you go have a sleep or go out for an hour and have a coffee. For someone to come into your house and even just to take that pressure off a little bit. It was phenomenal.
For us to be able to go out, just to clear your head even for a couple of hours, like.
And just to even sit down for half an hour with a coffee and just, I don't know, talk about anything. Yeah.
Just
It's
something normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of re-energises you so that you can get stuck back in again. The LauraLynn Hospice was...
Oh,
It was mind-blowing.
amazing.
Yeah, to be able to come up and to know that you have that safety net of the nurses and that there's doctors there and that there's trained staff. I can nearly 100% relax.
Yeah.
If the parents who are the main caregivers don't get a break, like, I mean, everyone needs a break from something.
Yeah. To have that support from the start, really.
Yeah,
Meant
it kept
an
us
awful lot,
sane.
yeah.
It did. No matter how alone you feel, you're not. There's always someone that we know in LauraLynn. I know for a fact that I wouldn't have managed as well as I did without LauraLynn.
No,
And I can
without a doubt.
yeah,
we would
say that
have-
100%. Yeah. It's an invaluable service.
And that is why we're playing for LauraLynn tonight. And thanks for you, to all of you, to each and every one of you for buying your tickets tonight, because every ticket makes a difference. I know I say that every week. I do say that every week, don't I?
Yep.
In fairness, I do. But I mean it. Every ticket makes a difference, and you guys playing makes a huge difference. On to game 3. You've only one ticket left that's not written on and coloured in. Mia went to Smith's with €80. Now come on, Helen. You could have brought him. You could have brought him. See
Hey.
him? See him? He loves Smiths.
Sure do.
He does. You know, we were in Smiths one day. We were looking. What were we looking for in Smiths? We were looking for something in Smiths, something to do with computers. And we were rummaging around Smiths, and they have footballs and basketballs and all sorts of balls in a big net. And I look around, and there he is. That's him in the net of all these. Yeah. And I think I'm the child. Here's game number 3. There's the screen. Game number 3, and you're on ticket ever 3. So best of luck. So far we have Lisa and Kira winning the line and sharing it in game 1. Elaine winning it in game 2, but not Elaine, it was one of her gang. Trisha and Elaine got the line in game number 2.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it was Elaine or if it was one of her gang, but it might have been. Helen and Tracy shared the house in game number 2. So well done to the two of you. And Tracy's not in the comments. I think she bought Lego, apparently.
Yeah, I knew she'd go to pieces.
She'd go to pieces. Windows wants to do updates. Why? Why Windows do you want to do? Come away, Windows. Windows wants to do updates on a Tuesday. I did it. Mark, I don't know whether to click on this or not.
Here, let's see.
Just have a quick glance across. Do I want to just exit out of that?
Yes, you do.
Click. Okay, gone. Perfect. Just in case everything goes blank. Now, yeah, she bought Lego. Wow, I love Lego. We have a big box of Lego upstairs. It belongs to Ian. He has it years and he won't get rid of it. Okay, game 3. We've got the line is worth 15 and the house is worth 70. Best of luck, everyone. You might get yourself a few quid now. Just if you're living in Dublin, it'll be of no benefit to you whatsoever. But at least it'll be a few quid in your PayPal or your bank account. Yes, Marcus.
Great suggestion by Lisa. Bernardo's.
Bernardo's is a great charity. Yeah, it really is. Dr. Thomas Bernardo, wasn't it? He was born on Dame Street in Dublin. Now he kind of moved to London, and he was looking after orphans in London. That would have been in the 1800s, wouldn't it? You know, there were destitute boys and girls, and then came back to Dublin and set up a home here. But he was born in Dublin. He was a doctor, and he was his name is Thomas Bernardo, and he was born on Dame Street. There you go. We know a lot of things.
Fergus Finlay was a recent CEO, and he did a lot of work, a lot of advocacy for children, and yeah, good guy, really good guy.
Okie dokie. There's some text coming in as well. We had a text actually from someone. They said, who sent us in a text? How do you join in the chat? I think all you do is just go down to the bottom corner of the screen down here. There's 2 little arrows, and you just click on that, and it'll bring it out. Or if you're watching on your phone, the chat will be underneath. So, I think you must be watching on a laptop or something, maybe. Okie dokie, here we go. Game number 3. Best of luck. 15 for the line and 70 for the house. Let's crack on with 1 and 9. It's Goodbye Teens. 19. 1 and 9. 19, your first call away. Next call is 2 and 3. Thee and Me, 23. Thee and Me, 2 and 3, 23. Followed closely by 6 and 0. It's Blind 60. Playing for the line, remember any 5 numbers reading left to right, and we will know because it'll pop up on the bottom line. Who's going to be our next winner? All the Christmas trees. It's 33. All the Christmas trees. 33. First of the 30s on the board. Here's the next one. How about Tickety Boo? 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 2, 62. Ross was saying no 60s last game, and there's 2 already. That's how random this game is, Ross. Here's the next call. It's 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 7, 47. Sandwiches at 11. Here's the next number after 47. And it's Caroline Kelly's Eye on its own. Ibrahim, number 1. More luck in the Ellie, she says. But you know what? She's one on here too. And it could be this game as well. Roger and Caroline. Here's the next number after Caroline Kelly's Eye. And it is 3 and 5. It's Jump and Jive, 35. 3 and 5, 35. Here's the next one after 35. And this time it is 4 and 8. 4 dozen, 48. 4 and 8, 48. 4 and 8, 48. It's looking okay. How about a bullseye? 5 and 0, number 50. A bullseye, 5 and 0, number 50. 5 and 0, 50. Here's the next call after 50. 8 and 3. It's Santa playing a Nintendo Wii. 8 and 3, 83.
Image.
Yeah, I know. But he does deliver them. Here's the next call after 83, and this time out it's 7 and 5, 75. Now we've had 2 winners on the line in both of our games so far. Will we get 2 or 1 this time? We'll find out soon. 7 and 5, 75. How about 3 and 2? Buckle me shoe, 32. 3 and 2, 32. Could go any time. Here's the next one. How about 2 and 0? Getting plenty, number 20. Getting plenty, number 20. Who will be the first to win? Will it be you? Might be. Here's the next call. How about 2 and 4? 2 dozen. 24. I'm not saying selection boxes. It could be anything. 2 and 4 red roses. It's 24. Still in play with 5 and 9. 59, the lose line. 5 and 9, 59. Still in play. Who's going to win? Come on. How about all the 4s? Troubadours, 44. All the 4s, 44. It's definitely going soon. Here's the next call. It's 6 and 4. It's the Beatles number. When I'm 64. The Beatles number. Here's the next call after 64. Still in play with nearly there. 8 and 9. 89. 8 and 9. 89. We're still in play. Somebody's going to get this, the next call or two. Here's the next call. Best of luck. It's 5 and 2. The weeks of the year. They're counting down. There's not many left. 52. 5 and 2. 52. Oh, it's got to go soon. Come along, children. And it has. All the 8s too. Chocolate Santas. It's 88, and the winning line I'm looking for is 5327. 5327 is the winner on the line. Let's cross over to Bingo Central and find out who the winner is.
5327 is Lorna McSwiggan.
Lorna, well done.
Well done, you.
Lorna McSwiggan. Back with us again. Lorna, you're welcome back, and I'm glad you won. So there we are. It's only €15, but it's something. So Lorna is down on the seafront in Sandymount, I think. And you never did send me in a selfie with your little John. Did I? I definitely sent one out. I know I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I never say I know I did now because I sent out so many of them. It's very hard to remember. But they look like they're turning that into a big cycle lane, Mark.
Are they?
Yeah. So you won't be able to drive down the seafront in Sandymount. I don't know how you're going to get to the East Link. How are you going to get to the East Link if you can't drive down Sandymount?
Interesting.
It's going to become a bottleneck. It really is. Unless you're on a bike, forget it. Or one of those little electric scooters that they go around on these days. And there's so many of them. And at night time, they zip past you on the footpath.
And you can't hear anything.
Can't hear
them.
You hear
nothing. Yeah.
And they're always dressed in black with a hoodie. Do you ever notice that?
Yeah.
And no lights except for the little red.
There's a high-vis black.
Yeah. And they go by you and frighten the life out of you. Okay, children, let me click on this little button here as I go back to game screen. Click on that there, and 5327, which was Lorna's line. Actually, do you know, I never checked the house last game. I meant to, and I completely forgot. Remind me to do it now this time, will you please? Because I completely forgot. That's gone. Where am I going? That's up. That's it. Yeah, because I'm not playing for the house, I'm playing for the line. Yes, Mark, go ahead.
Kai is playing on that card, and he's delighted.
Well, I'm delighted for Kai. I'm more delighted for you, Laura.
Yep.
Lorna joined us from the IKA, the Irish Kidney Association. That was a long time back. That was nearly one of our first games. It was a very, very special game for us. So I hope you're doing well, Lorna. All the 888. Let's crack on. Here's your next call. We're playing on for the house. Final time we give you a chance to win tonight, but we make it worth your while. It's €70.
70
for the house. Very best of luck. Will it be Edward Leonard? It's his lucky game, he says. We'll find out. We'll find out in a few minutes. Now, they'll be given out now for this. You'll be saying, but it isn't. It's just random. It's 5 and 7. Heinz Varieties, 57. 5 and 7, 57. Could be anybody. I'll tell you who it won't be. It won't be him, and it won't be me. Here's the next number after 57, because we're not playing. Actually, there's an idea, Mark.
What's that?
We should play.
Do you think so?
Well, I don't know who'd call the numbers out, but I'd actually like to play bingo. I've been doing it for ages. I've never played Anyway, just a thought. 7 and 1, 71. Sorry about that. Here's the next one. How about 7 and 0? It's blind 70. Maybe we'll get Colm to call the numbers some night.
Cracking good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Colm, if you're on for it, you can sit in and do the numbers and I'll play. Is that okay? We'll swap places just for one night. 7 and 0, blind 70. Next call. How about 8 and 2? It's a Santa with a duck 82. 8 and 2, 82. Next call coming up. And this time it's all the ones. Legs 11, Mark.
Ooh la la.
I haven't seen that
First
tonight.
of the night.
First time out. 3 games and it only appears now.
Legs were freezing waiting for that.
Oh, wouldn't they just? All the ones, legs 11. Your legs would be actually stiff waiting in IKEA's queue. How about 3 and 6? 3 dozen 36. Arlene was saying it's like queuing for a concert. And it brought back memories. You're going, oh, I remember we used to queue for concerts and queuing up to get in and saying, oh. 3 and 6, 36. Instead of going in to look at the lighting. Here's the next number after 36. And this time it's 4 and 0, naughty 40. 4 and 0, naughty 40. I dropped my good pen earlier. 4 and 0, naughty 40. Here's the next call after 40. 7 and 4, the candy store, 74. 7 and 4, 74. It's 3 and 4, ask for more, 34. 3 and 4, 34. Ask for more. Next call coming out after 34, and this time it's 1 and 5. It's a rugby team, 15. A rugby team, 15. If you can do a little video of you guys dancing or moving or doing whatever you like, and send it to me. It only has to be a few seconds. You'll see why. It's in the gallery, and I can get some animated little selfies, which look great. They look so good. 1 and 5, 15. Here's the next call. How about 5 and 1? A tweak of the thumb, 51. 5 and 1, 51. Tweak of the thumb. Next call coming out after 51. And it's 8 and 1. It's Santa on a pogo stick. Santa on a pogo stick. 81. High number. Very few of the low numbers in play as yet. Here's the next call. 4 and 1. It's 41. Time for fun. 4 and 1, 41. So it was a pleasure doing this for LauraLynn this week. It was one that we've wanted to do for quite a while. Next number coming out after 41. And this time it's top of the house. Santa comes down there. Chimney. That's right, children. It's 90. 9 and 0, number 90. 9 and 0, number 90. Next call coming along. It's 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 7, 37. Yes, Marcus.
Lorna has just messaged saying Kai would like to donate his winnings to LauraLynn.
Kai, you are
Well
too
done.
nice.
Well done. Nicely played.
That's very good of you. Thank you
pretty good.
very much. That's really, really good. Very generous of you. Thanks a million, Kai. Really, really good. We really appreciate that. And we'll have our total hopefully by next week. And we do all
Well
our
played.
sums. 3 and 7, 37. Here's your next call after 37. And this time it's 2 and 8, pieces of 8, 28. Look at that, still no single numbers. I can't believe it's got this far. And we've only got Caroline Kelly's Eyes sitting up there all by itself. 2 and 8, 28. Such a random game. And there's one chocolate Santa. He's on his own. It's number 8. All by its lonesome, number 8. All by its lonesome, number 8. Here's the next call after 8. How about 5 and 6? 56. Up to tricks. 5 and 6, 56. Still so few of it. And all the 30s now nearly in play. That is how random this game really is. Here's the next call after 56. That's why we love it so much, isn't it? It's 6 and 9. Next stop, Rathcoole. 69. Ding ding. You should see the excitement as that bus goes down the quays. Here's the next number after 69. Says he who hasn't been in town since March. How about 3 and 1? It's bang on the drum. 31. Again, another one of the 30s. Nearly all in play. One of you is going to get €70 very soon. Here's the next call after 31. Biker's bun. It's 2 little ducks, Marky Mark.
Quackity quack quack.
All the 2s, 22. And Mia loves that. Bought Lego, she did, in Smith's. I don't know what kind of Lego. What kind of Lego would you buy now?
Oh, there's all kinds of Lego.
There is, isn't there?
There's Lego with motors,
no,
engines.
I mean, Lego
They've gone
bricks.
very fancy Lego.
Very, very fancy. It's still the biggest selling toy in the world is Lego, as we found out when we were doing
My
the quiz.
favourite thing to make from Lego was a tower crane.
A tower crane.
Brilliant. Great.
I
Great
made a
fun.
house. I made a house with mine. 7 and 9, 79. Feeling fine, 79. I also, I used to make all sorts of things. Cars. I used to make cars. Here's the next number after 79. And trucks. I used to make trucks. Did you ever have Lego on the landing and you get up at night and you go out and step on it?
Oh.
All the 5s. Snakes Alive, 55. Oh, the joys. And you see, it would be me that would have left it on the landing, a bit like myself and Phil Slattery were on the carpet, and I'd have forgotten about it and then walk on it and blame me, blame one of the kids. Here's the next one after 55. And it's 86, 8 and 6, between the sticks, 86. Half the numbers in play. It now could go at any time. Who is going to win? 86 followed by 2 and 7. A duck with a crutch, 27. 2 and 7, 27. Next call along, it is Doctor's Orders on its own, number 9. Another one of the single numbers. Let's keep filling them in. Here's the next call. It's 1 and 6. It is Sweet 16. 1 and 6, Sweet 16. Your next call is 8 and 0. It's Blind 80. So Sweet 16 followed by Blind 80. 8 and 0, Blind 80. Here's the next call after 80. It's 7 and 3, the Queen Bee, 73. Didn't see it tonight so far. Well, earlier we did, but look. Here's the next call. After 73, the Queen Bee. And it's 3 and 9, the famous Steps in Arnott's, 39. They used to have a lovely staircase in Cleary's as well. As far as I know, when they're doing the renovation of the Cleary's building, they're keeping the staircase. And I hope they do. It was one of those really beautiful features. Here's the next call after 39. And it's Flirty 30. 3 and 0. Flirty 30. Will this go any quicker than it did in game 2? Next call after 30. And it's Trombone 7 and 6. 76. Nearly all the 70s now in play. 7 and 6. 76. Here's the next call after 76. And it's 6 and 1, the Baker's Bun, 61. 6 and 1, 61. Still can't believe there's so few of the single numbers in play. Next call along after 61, and this time it is 5 and 3. It's Herbie, 53. 5 and 3, 53. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Here's your next call after 53, and this time out, it's 7 and 2. It's a crutch and a duck, 72. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 2, 72. Next call. Come on. How about 4 and 9? It's the washing line, 49. 4 and 9, 49. It was quite drying out for the last few days, wasn't it? Oh, it was magic. It got loads done. Here's the next number after 49. And this time it's 4 and 5. The halfway house, 45. The halfway house, 4 and 5, 45. Oh, is it going to go? Who's going to win it? Somebody has to. How about 5 and 8? 58! Make him wait, 58. My goodness, nearly all the 50s now in play. Nearly all the 50s and all the 30s in play. And still the single numbers haven't appeared. Here's the next call after 58. And it's 1 and 4, Valentine's Day, 14. 1 and 4, Valentine's Day, 14. I can't believe it's taken this long. Come on. Oh, we have a winner. Tickle me, 6 and 3, 63. Who has got the house? The number I'm looking for is 4932, Marcus. 4932. You are the winner of the house on number 63. Let's cross over to Mark in Bingo Central to find out who our final winner is.
Okay, 4932. is
Yeah.
Paul Walsh.
Paul Walsh
Well
in
done,
Youghal.
Paul.
Paul, well done to you. Now, Paul is in Youghal. Youghal in County Cork, which
Nice.
is a beautiful,
70 euros
beautiful
heading
part
your way.
of the city. City? Country. €70, all for you. I am now going to remember to do this. I should have done it last game, but I kind of didn't because I kind of forgot. 4932. So if I go over here to my numbers, 4932, and I press my little magnifying glass search icon thingy, and there it is, all filled in nicely. That's Paul's full house, and that is how that works. So tonight we had our winners were, and there were lots of you. We had Lisa and Kira sharing the line in game 1, tenner each. Elaine, one of her gang, won in game 1, won the house, €40 goes to you. Trish and Elaine shared the line in game 2.
Tenner each.
So tenner each, okay. And Helen and Tracy shared the house in game 2.
20 each.
You get 20 each. And then Lorna, well, Kai, got the line for 15.
And he
Game
very
3.
generously
Very generously
donated it.
it, which is really good of
Well
you. Thank
done,
you,
that
Kai. Very, very good of you. And Paul Walsh, down in Youghal, gets himself €70, and you can spend that on licorice of all sorts, Paul. Or anything you like, or chocolate Santas. Look, chocolate Santas are back in the shops. And now it says here, best before, and the best before on this is November.
Oh, you'll have it long gone by then.
I think so.
Long gone.
I think it'll be long gone. So, actually, no, the best before is January. But I'll tell Arlene, it has to be eaten before next week. Because she thinks if it's not, if the best before. Does Catherine do that, by the way?
Oh,
best
yeah.
before date.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
she? Yeah, best before date is it's
Sacrosanct.
Oh my God, no! That has to go. It is gone. Not chocolate, kids. No, chocolate lasts for years. They had it in the Arctic, They used to have it in the Arctic. Mind you, it was frozen in the Arctic, I suppose. So, some comments coming in. Are you monitoring the chat there, look?
I absolutely am.
Paul
Paul Walsh said, yippee. That'd be a Cork thing. Yippee. Yippee,
Well
boy.
done all, says Colin. Will you actually go through the chat? Because it's easier from where you
Yeah.
are. Can you see?
Lots and lots of people saying well done.
Who?
Lisa Fagan, Colin Gannon, Helen Galgi, Paul Walsh,
Paul Walsh is saying well done to himself.
Francis Egan,
Francis Egan is saying thank you very much. Thank you,
yeah,
Francis.
Denise Brett, well done to all the winners. And Paul Walsh, well done. Thanks, Guy. It came in handy because my printer toner ran out yesterday. So I got it yesterday. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Brilliant. Well,
Yeah.
I'm so glad. You can even write them out, You can just
Excellent.
write them out on a sheet of paper. So. That is brilliant. And €70 will go to you. Now, I will try and get those payments done tonight. If I don't, it'll be first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Because some of you paid by card and some of you paid on PayPal. So just need to see how you paid. And we will get those sorted out for you, as you know, very, very promptly. Next week, we are going to be testing our Zoom. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
That is
crossed.
going to be fun. I have a whole new dashboard here in front of me, which I will show you. And we can take this screen that you're looking at into Zoom. It's how we add the chat afterwards is what really gets me kind of, my brain doesn't do things
We're
like that.
on it.
But we'll also be trying to stream to our website, which is a little bit more complex than we first thought, but we will try to do that before we start in October. If not, we will stream to Twitter, because we can still go on to Twitter for the next couple of weeks, so we can do it as a stopgap. But either way, we will come up with a solution to our perplexing problem, which is the Facebook acting the maggot.
Indeed.
So,
Evelyn says thanks. See you next week.
Indeed we shall.
Yep.
Yes, and thank you all for supporting LauraLynn. It has been an absolute pleasure for us to do this, and we will be passing on your donations, of course, and we will be saying thank you to all of you. And so when we donate money, we say it's from all of us. We don't just say it's from the two of us. We say it's from every single one of us. So that's why when we get a letter, it's to all of us, you see. So we do it. We include all of you guys, because you're just as big a part of this as anything else, because obviously it's a bit of fun. It's a learning curve for us, and it's something to do until we can get ourselves back in our venues. So there we go. That's how we play the game. So our selfie gallery is coming up. If you have a chance over the next day or will you try and get a little bit of video for me and send it to me? Just a couple of seconds, 10 seconds of video, even less, 8 seconds. Preferably with your little John. If you can do it on a beach in Santa Monica, all the better. Hey, listen, who can't? But if you can do something for me, just a little bit of it, then I can, Helen, I'm looking at you and Mia. And also Antoinette, Colin, need you as well. I've only got one selfie from you. And we'll build a little animated gallery, which will be cool.
Let's say goodnight.
I think we should, and we'll leave you with the selfie gallery from last week. You guys have a very, very good week.
See you next
Enjoy
week.
your weekend. Keep in touch with us.
And please buy your tickets early. Please buy your tickets early.
First. Yeah, don't do it to him. It's not fair. So
all these grey hairs.
Look at that. Well, what's left of his hair. If you can,
it was jet black.
Get your tickets early, because it means that we can get them sent, and then he can relax, and I can relax too. So there we go. That's us. We'll be testing Zoom this week. Look out for us. We'll be live on somewhere, probably on this, testing it out for next week. We might get in touch with you just to add you to the chat, see how things are working, if that's okay. So we'll be in touch, and until then, from myself, John, and him,
Mark.
Yeah, have a good week. Good night.
See you now.
Bye bye.